Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is okay. Hope COVID is not really, bothering us too much. Hope no one has really lost jobs, because this is a really tough time. Even just to stay inside is a big deal in and of itself. So, we're getting a little freedom now. So, yeah, I wish everybody the best and that everyone's okay. Anyways, I have a story to tell you. Yesterday, this window. Yesterday, we went to a park / zoo. And, yes. And, it was closed. First of all, we went and I was tired and just a little bit grumpy. And yes, ball baby. And we realized that we couldn't use the stroller and we didn't want to lift the baby because she's heavy, plus we had bags, and it just started to turn out to be miserable. We wanted to, it was Sabbath, and we wanted to spend the Sabbath just chill in nature and be at that place. It's called Bear Hollow Park or something like that. Anyways, we went to a trail to begin the trail. Then we realized that we couldn't take the stroller, so we turned back. Shion went back to put the stroller in the vehicle, and then I was there with Sky, and we were waiting for him to come. And then I smelled like she pooped. I'm like, oh my gosh, she pooped. So I had to turn back and say, okay, I'm gonna clean her. It turned out that she didn't poop, and we were like, okay, let's use another trail. So there was a trail. Really? In my video? we decided to use the trail that was immediately in front of the car. When we used that trail, it was like a bush, total bush. We couldn't see where we were going. It was bush around us, both sides and above. It was so dark in there. And then we were like, what's happening? When we came to the end of that trail now, we saw asphalt. So we're like, oh my gosh, we ended up on the road. If you're going on a trail, you're supposed to only see dirt towards the end of the trail. You shouldn't see asphalt. Anyways, we continued. We were a bit discouraged. And we're like, okay. We continued. When we exited the trail, that's exactly where we were supposed to be. When we got there, there were benches, and there was oh my gosh, there was an awesome pond, and there were ducks and turtles, and we were and fish and whatever. Even though the zoo was closed, where the bears were and the other animals, it still worked out so perfectly. And I'm like, this is why we have to trust God no matter what. You just have to trust God. You can't look at the situation, and me, when I'm grumpy or tired or hungry, it's a different person. And we have to work on that. We have to work on whatever is happening around us. We stay constant. The verse that came to me was Proverbs 16 verse 20. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusted in the Lord, happy is he. So we trusted God to be because Shion asked me, should we go home? Should we just go back? Or should we go to the botanical gardens that we went to the other day? I'm like, no, let's just stay here. And we had such a good time. Sky had such a good time, and it was just a blast. And so I leave you with, be content in whatever situation you are in. Even if you're tired, even if somebody is miserable around you, try your best. And that's a Christ-like character, to not be nudged by everything that's going on around you, but to stay constant. Even though your inner self is oh, I'm hungry, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. Just try to stay calm and try to be positive and try to be, I have a meek spirit, not agitated, not aggressive. And I'm very happy how that turned out. And I'm sure many of us can attest to that when we just calm down, situations work themselves out. So that's what I leave with you. handle matters wisely. Let your brain have the last say and not your body. Okay? Have a good day, guys. Be encouraged.